First and foremost, we have two pieces of news from Streamlabs, and I can't believe I'm covering this in a positive light, but in a sense, I actually appreciate the added value involved here. So Streamlabs has introduced two new features for Streamlabs users / Streamlabs OBS users. The first one is called Highlighter, and it is a tool that combines the replay buffer from OBS Studio with a minimal video editor that allows you to trim and combine your clips into a quick little montage. And from what I can tell of the actual editor, it is effectively the program AVI Demux. If you've heard of that, I've covered it before as an easy way to edit and trim your clips without having to re-encode. And this one seems to be very similar in that you have the basic trimming, but this one also does kind of allow you to add transitions and background music. And then it does re-encode it. But I think some of what they're working with is based on similar concepts like AVI Demux. But it is a super basic video editor. You can trim your clips, you can change the order, you can add transitions and music, and then you export it out. But given that, obviously, OBS is not a video editor itself and will likely never will be, and those of you who use Streamlabs OBS may appreciate that you can quickly, record highlights and then edit them all in one place. I still recommend that you learn actual video editing software and maybe don't rely on this too heavily, but added value regardless, and I think it is pretty neat that they are implementing some of these features. Like, I have a lot of complaints. I got a lot of complaints about Streamlabs, their over monetization of their Streamlabs OBS fork, the kind of crummy marketing they do of Streamlabs OBS in general, compared to OBS, and what the implications for Streamlabs OBS, or for normal OBS, might be as a result. However, they do add some value in certain areas that really can't be beat and can't really be done in the same way for vanilla OBS. And so it's really interesting to see that balance. And having used the Stream Elements plugin for OBS Studio called OBS Live, which is completely unnecessary to get any of the functionality of Stream Elements in the first place, that plugin is effectively adware. Like, it completely takes over your OBS. It does a lot of bad stuff and really floods the logs even. And so comparatively, Streamlabs OBS isn't quite that bad anymore. At least, compared to my experiences with that. However, they also introduced a new video editing tool called CrossClip, which allows you to easily edit up your Twitch clips into vertical format videos for TikTok, which is the standard format where it gets a clip of your gameplay and then slices up your, webcam view and stacks it on top. And you can do a little bit of basic framing here to upload your content to TikTok. Now, again, you're going to get better results if you're kind of planning this out more ahead of time, or you're using the Source Record plugin I covered before, or many other things that you can do to manually get control. But if you're not someone who has the capacity to do a whole lot of video editing, or you just want something super quick, keep in mind, the less effort you put in, the less positive results you will get out of your viewership or what have you on any individual platform. It's still really cool that they are implementing this, and it is an extra tool that, again, just adds value for the users who just want to quickly edit their clips together. And I see a lot of content over on TikTok when I am watching from people that I follow and enjoy, whose videos I think are just auto-edited with tools like this. And as long as the content itself is interesting or amusing or informative, it doesn't really matter. So, pretty cool stuff there, regardless. This is one of those things, I think with CrossClip specifically, anyone can use it because it's its own website. So you literally, since it's using Twitch clips instead of your saved clips, which that's kind of unfortunate that they didn't combine that with Highlighter in some capacity so that you can use your recorded clips as well. That seems like a massive oversight / missed opportunity, and is kind of representative of how Streamlabs makes things, because they usually just acquire or adapt existing open source tools and then modify them for their purpose. And so I think if they were making all of this from scratch, sorry, wrong tabs, they would have been able to combine these two concepts and already have it combined from the get-go. But regardless, if you're making Twitch clips, you can just paste your Twitch URL in here. You can upload the local file, but it's not integrated into Slobs yet. And then you can create your clip. So I think it's pretty freaking neat and gives you a lot of cool capabilities. And of course, you can use it for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. So pretty neat regardless.